Hi, welcome to the studio. I'm Dan. This is a bands and body weight workout for strength and mobility. If you're a busy parent or anyone short on time who wants to move better and get stronger, then this session is for you. All you need is a little bit of space and a resistance band. I've started with a light band. You can obviously make the exercises harder by using a thicker resistance band. But we're going to do 2 rounds of some of the strength exercises. You'll get a chance to swap out depending on how you go in the first round. So let's warm up. First of all, we're going to go into a lunge. So we're going to get warmed up in the full body. You're going to take your band out in front of you, as deep a lunge as possible, and then you're going to rotate to the side. This is going to be a challenging balance and stability warm up. So you're going to get as much rotation through the mid-back as possible, rotating that thoracic spine whilst also getting a nice stretch in the lower body. Once we've done 5 reps on that side, come up, lunge to the other side, try and keep that back leg as straight as you can, rotate to the same side as the front leg. If you've rotated the other side, don't worry, we're going to cover that off after this. So 5 reps on each side, just warming up the body. Okay, now let's come up, back to the original leg. So my right foot forward, back into that lunge position. Now we're going to rotate to the side that our back leg is on. So this is even more challenging than the first one. If you're finding that you haven't got the balance for this movement, then you can rest your knee on the floor or take a slightly shallower lunge, but get as much rotation as possible. 5 reps on each side. Come up to standing, so I'm going back onto my left side now, getting a nice stretch down the right leg, and then I'm going to rotate away from the front leg to the opposite side. 5 reps. 3, 4, 5. Okay. Next up, we're going to get the spine moving. So modern day, we tend to not move our spine to its full range. So come onto all fours, and we're going to do a cat-cow. So this is great for spinal extension and flexion. You're going to start with your chest dropped towards the floor, head up, and pelvis tipped forward. So from here, we're going to start from the bum, start rounding, tucking the tailbone under, then up through the lower back, push the shoulder blades apart, tuck the chin in, and then reverse it. So going to bring the head up, drop the chest between the shoulder blades come together as we extend the spine, tuck the tailbone up towards the ceiling, then repeat. We're going to go back through that movement, just trying to get as big a range as possible. Pain-free. We'll go for 5 reps. Try and feel each vertebra. The spine should move independent. Each segment of the spine, the vertebrae, should move independently, but we tend to find that blocks of the spine move together as we get older and they start to fuse into chunks. We want to try and undo some of that with this movement. Okay, 5 reps, good stuff. Next up, we're going to do a bit of mobility work. So we're going to come into a deep stretch hold. So with this one, you can either hold on to an object. I've got a post here. You could use a sofa or whatever, and coming into a deep squat. So if I show you without holding on, just going to sit in a nice upright position. I'm going to put a 30-second timer on, and we're just going to sit in this position. You can play around moving your knees over your toes, keeping that chest upright. If I sit side on, you can see, just trying to sit as upright as possible, push the knees out, move around, open up those hips, really feel a nice deep stretch in the hips, opening up, and then we're going to come back up to standing. That's a move you can do all throughout the day if you're feeling stiff. Grab your band, take the band about shoulder width apart, just slightly larger if you've not done before, slightly wider, palms facing down. Then what we're going to do is start with the band at our front, arms come overhead, and the band comes all the way down to the back. So we're warming up the shoulders. If you use a lighter band or a wider grip, it will be easier. Make sure you get that full range of motion from front to back, coming overhead, working the shoulder joint through its full range. We're going to do 10 reps. Really good, especially if you sit on your phone or your computer. If you feel your posture is not good, then this helps open up this upper body. Really nice stretch in the chest, shoulders going through a full range. We tend to sit hunched over, and this can help lubricate the joints, get some synovial fluid working in the joints, help grease the groove. Let's do 2 more. Back over. 1 more. Okay, good. And over time, you can bring your hands closer together. You can even use a stick if you've got one to really test your mobility, but a band is a great place to start. And then we're going to work on our ankle mobility, often overlooked, but if you're finding it difficult to get into a deep squat, your ankles are likely going to be part of the problem. So come into a kneeling position, and we're just going to move our knee over that toe. I want you to keep your knee in line with the foot, so we don't want it coming out to the side. And we're just going to repeat this movement. We're going to come over, move that knee over the toe. I'm going to come side on so you can see. There we go. I'm going to do 5 reps on each side, just warming up that ankle movement. Again, these mobility drills are exercises you can do multiple times a day. Little snacks, little breaks at your desk, because we don't use our full range of movement in the modern day, and our body is designed to move through these types of ranges of movement. So the more you can practice, the better. Okay, so now we're warmed up. We're going to get on with the main session. If I can find my resistance band, which I've put up here. Okay, we're going to start with the front squat. So I want you to take the band under your foot, both feet hip width apart. Then you're going to pull the band up onto the top of your chest, palms facing upwards. From here, we're going to go into 10 squats. So keeping nice and upright, we're going to go 1, 2, keep a nice steady tempo. Don't lock out at the top or the bottom. 3, just keep the quads, your legs under tension, building the strength. 5, 6, bring the thighs to parallel with the floor. 7, keep the knees over the toes. 8, chest upright. 9, elbows up. And 10, good. Then we're going to go straight into push-up negative. So I want you to start at the top of a press-up position. Let your chest drop to the floor, shoulder blades together, bend the elbows, come down as slowly as possible onto your knees. Push back up. That's 1. We're going to go down again. Slow and controlled is the goal here. Calisthenics means beautiful body. So body weight exercises should be done as well as they can be, under control. This requires really good core strength. If you can't do the full negative, lowering down under control, you can move to your knees, but try and control the movement as slowly as I am, then onto your knees to come back up, and try not to lose shape in the upper body, keeping that strict plank position throughout the whole movement. We've got 1 more. Down we go, and up. If you feel that you've got that, next round you can go for a full press up as long as you keep that strict form. Looking at core control there, that's what we're aiming for. Okay, now, more core control work. We're going to do rotational, anti-rotational exercise called the bird dog. So again, we're going to go on all fours. From here, you're going to extend your left arm and your right leg at the same time. And you're going to bring them together, touch the knee and the elbow, extend, try and maintain as flat the back as possible. You don't need to round, just bring the elbow and knee towards each other and try and keep your torso as straight as possible. Don't let yourself twist and turn. I'm going to do 8 reps on each side. 7 and 8. Then we're going to swap over to the other side. So extend the right arm, the left leg. Got 1, 2. Nice flat back. Create a line from your arm through your body. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Okay. We'll take a minute rest. So these exercises are designed to improve your core strength, work the full body, and allow you to move better, to mobilize your joints, to strengthen your muscles in a short session designed for busy parents. So if you want a structured plan, if you like this type of exercise, you've got some bands at home, but you want a workout template to follow, know how many days a week to train, know what to train, know when to train, then follow the link in my bio to 66days.co, where you can find out more about my training plans, about my personal training services. Okay, let's get back to it. Band under the feet, pull the band up to the chest, palms facing up. I'm going to go side on so you can see how I keep upright for 10 reps. 2, 3, trying to keep my elbows as high as possible. 4, keep that nice posture. Try not to tip forward. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. If you find the front squat difficult, then perhaps you've got some mobility issues, and these drills, these warm-ups will help you improve that over time. Right, we've got the negative push-up into position. I'm going to go for 8 reps. If you can do full push-ups, you go for it. Let's go down, nice and slow, onto the knees, press up into the plank. Down, onto the knees, press up. That's 3. Keep your tummy tucked up. Don't let your spine bend and sag. We've got 4. We've got 4 more. Let's go, building that total body strength with this movement. Great for pushing strength. If you aren't yet able to do push-ups, this will build your strength towards that goal. And if you can do push-ups, this is a great way to perfect your form, to make sure that you've got that beautiful body, everything in position. Let's do 1 more. Down and up on the knees. Very good. Let's go into our bird dog for the last time. So, going to extend the right arm and the left leg. We're trying to keep that nice shape throughout the body. Extend, reach long. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then swap sides. Left arm and right leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, very good. and rest. We've got another core finisher, and then we're done for today. So I'm Dan. If you don't know me, I'm a personal trainer. I'm certified as a corrective exercise specialist. I'm a calisthenics coach, so anything to do with bodyweight exercises, push-ups, pull-ups, muscle-ups, you name it. And I'm also trained to help pre and postnatal clients. So my philosophy is that we've got to build the foundations of movement before we layer on strength. So every time you're doing a session with me, you're improving your quality of movement and getting stronger. That means we can be the best possible versions of ourselves, move freely and pain-free. Okay, let's finish with our core set. So come onto your back. We're going to do the dead bug exercise. I want you to bring your knees over your hips, knees at 90 degrees, arms up in the air, chest and shoulders off the floor. Extend left leg and right arm, and then swap sides, right arm and left leg. If you haven't done this before, this will take a little bit of brain power as well as physical strength. Try and push your lower back into the floor as you alternate opposite arm and opposite leg. Try and go nice and slowly. So we've got 6, we're going to 10. Get the leg as low to the floor as possible and the arm as low to the floor as possible, all while maintaining that core tension, building those abdominal muscles and that full body core strength. Good. And then we're going to go up into a forearm plank. So elbows under the shoulders, hands flat on the floor. We're going to do 30 seconds. So try and maintain a nice line from the legs through the hips to the shoulders. So let's go. Hold for 30 seconds. Breathe. Pull your abs in. Push the floor away. Feet together. Squeeze the bum. Create tension. Really focus on that nice form. Really isometrically working the whole body here. Nearly there. Hold, 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 and rest. Good. 30 seconds rest. And then we're going to go through the dead bug again. Hopefully you've got that movement. It takes a little bit of practice, but it's a great exercise. Another anti-rotational exercise that works your abs as well as your full body kinetic chain working together. And then we're going to go into side plank for the final round. So let's get onto our backs. Knees at 90 degrees, chest and shoulders off the floor. Extend the arms. Let's go left leg, right arm, extend. Try not to move the non-working arm and leg. Alternating. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Okay. Side plank now. So for the side plank, we're going to do 30 seconds on each side. Elbow under the shoulder. Arms, legs, everything in line. So we're going to, if you find it difficult to go into a full side plank, you can put the top leg in front of the other, or you can go from your knees, and we're going to go for 30 seconds. Lift the hips off the floor. So this is the knee version, or you can go into the full side plank and hold this position. Again, we're going to be working our core, but this time really focusing on the obliques. You should be able to feel your glutes working. If you squeeze your bum, you should feel your obliques working on the side of the core, the side of your trunk. Push that floor away. Try and keep spine neutral and rest. Good. And then last exercise, we're going to swap sides. 30 seconds on this to go, and then we're done for today. Okay, so stack your feet if you can, knees extended, hips come up, elbows under the shoulder, and we're just going to hold that for 30 seconds. Keep your hips nice and high. Squeeze your bum. You can make this exercise even harder by creating tension in the abs. If you want to put your arm up in the air, feel free to do so. Rest it on the side. Try not to tip forwards. Try and maintain neutral spine, hips high. Just hold core, squeeze the bum and rest. Great. Okay. So that's our full body workout for today. Mobility and strength all in one tightly packed session with bands and body weight. We can achieve a great deal. So I look forward to seeing you next time. Please subscribe to my channel to get more videos like this, designed for busy parents who want to get fit from their own home. Not a lot of time, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, get it done. If you want to find out more, send me a message, visit my website 66days.co, and look forward to hearing from you.